Shit. Wow, already out of the gate. Of course. Awful. Awful. God, they got two of them? Oh my god, I gotta pick that up. Oh, come on! This game is rigged. What a rigged game. Gonna pick up Scratch. He's not gonna pick up Scratch. Why would you not pick up Scratch? Shiitake. Look at the next 4 cards. Oh god. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh god. Man, I'm gonna lose. Ugh. Here come all the purple cards. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just pick up imprisonment. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna win this one. I need to have like a crazy. Oh man. Do I pick up armory? I have to pick up armory, right? I pick up armory. Why would you get rid of that card? Playing the long game here. GG's. All right, so gonna knock out my agent, right, with the blue patron. Or not. Why would you do that? All right, I'm gonna pick up Scratch. I'm gonna pick up Scratch. I have to pick up Scratch. This is not looking good, chat. No, it's not. Not at all. Because actually, what cards do I have? Draw pile. Okay. All right. I might have a shot. We can do this. All right. Sugar. Fuck. GG's, chat. All they have to do is hit the Duke, and that's it. I'm done. If they just hit the Duke over here, I'm done. There's no way. There's no way I can... Yeah, see? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no way. No way.
A very diverting game, Talib.
See, that's all it takes. It takes like a couple of good drafts, and then that's it. The game becomes so one-sided. Red Pip? I've never played against this kid. Oh, come on. Really? I hate Red Eagle. I hate it so much. Saint Alicia? Oof. Alright, he's gonna pick up. Never mind. I really thought he was gonna pick up volley, but I guess not. shiitake. All right, this is gonna be a little wild, chat. Savage, how's your birthday going? Ooh, ooh. Are you having a good birthday? Did you end up going to where you wanted to for dinner? Savage, I wanted to ask you, are you an OKC Thunder fan? Pretty good. I'm celebrating it on Sunday because that's when everyone is free. Makes sense. Makes sense. You don't watch any sports? How could you not watch sports? I really hate the Saint Alicia deck. Oh, God. We're going to play the long run here. We're going to play the long game here. Really not one single sport you watch? I'm surprised. You're going to go record part 3? Yesterday I had to do stuff, so it was only an hour and 30 minutes tonight. It'll be longer. All right. I appreciate the lurk, though. You also got the level 7 on Repo beta. Really? By yourself? By the way, you want to play that tomorrow or Friday? Actually, let's play Friday. You want to play it Friday? You died to Scissor Lady since I got cocky. 5 strength. Oh, Scissor Lady's the worst. Because she runs at you swinging and screaming. Man, I'm going to lose this game too. Friday sounds good to me. Well, others, probably just us two, because Rad only streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then she's out being normal on the other days of the week. Man, this is bad. Ooh. Four prestige. Wow. Place 2 of your opponent's activations to the cooldown. Okay. Yeah. So I heard they changed a whole bunch of stuff in Repo though since we last played. Let's see here. Oh man. I might win this round. Never mind. You'll stream as well since I need to, since I haven't in a while, but I'll be going to Resident 7 now. Thursday will be probably close to finished base game, then the other content this weekend, hopefully. You are posting it on YouTube, right? Because I will go and watch that. Oh, God. Let's see here. You only do YouTube? I'm going to go check them out. So do you have the Resident Evil videos up on YouTube now? Because I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it before bed. You lose, Red Pip. It's taken some time. I don't know why it wasn't uploading at first. I may have to restart upload. You may have disconnected. Internet disconnected. That's usually what happens. Perfect. I got another one of these scraps. This I don't need. It's uploaded. Nice. So I think that's 5 of those that I have. All right, man. See you then. What is this? Grandmaster. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think I need. Yeah, I got 5 of them. So I need 5 more, and then I get the house guest, and then I don't really have to play Tales of Tribute anymore for those achievements. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to do. I want to do the dungeons. All right. I want to get keys because I have a couple of what are they called? Skill styles that I need to get. I think I need there's one more style that I need to buy. And then after that I could just pretty much hoard keys. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Cool. We're actually gonna let the food run out because I could still tank with Witch's Brew. It's a little bit more challenging than Sugar Skulls, but it's doable. Alright, so now...
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
I want to try to save as much gold as possible so that when I go and try to buy motifs, I'm not, you know, in debt. Alright, so hopefully the dailies for today aren't long and annoying. So let's see here. If I really run out of resources during these dungeon runs, then I'll put on the Sugar Skulls. It's not a big deal. All right, first we gotta murder you for the larcenist achievement. All right, so today we have Shipwright's Regret.
Go on, then.
That's okay. That's a quick one. Fallen Fell. That's another quick one.
If the Daedra,
And Elden Hollow 2.
if the Daedra,
What, so I have 9 keys, so I need 40 for the regeneration purple. And then, do you have any shoulder pieces? No, you don't. Okay, fine. So let's do that. Let's do this. No. Dungeon Finder. Okay. So Elden Hollow 2 on Vet and Vahlenfell, which I just passed. And then Shipwright. Alright, Elden 2. So hopefully... Oh. So hopefully we have DPS that helps pull us through. Because lately, the past few nights, I've been getting stuck with DPS that just don't do anything. Even with all my buffs and debuffs going, the DPS has been atrocious. Wild Juanita, Yeehaws, and Cha. LOLB. What am I working with here? Okay, this should be a good team. All plus 1900 champion, a 3100 champion for DPS. This should be a breeze. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I got stunned. All right, great start. Everyone's just standing around. Nobody is doing anything. Great. Come on, guys. I need better DPS players. What is this? Oh my god. I stand corrected. The DPS is still horrible. Horrible DPS. Why am I keeping stunned? What is this? Oh my god. This is horrible. This is a base game dungeon and the DPS is just not there. Awful. Just awful. I mean, they got the right ults, but they're just... I don't know. This guy, LOLB, is just heavy attacking. Oh my god. I almost got launched off of the platform. Oh my gosh. All right. Did somebody fall down already? Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. It better not reset. That's all I gotta say. Oh, my God. Oh my god. Oh Lord. I'm being stunned. I can't see. Wow. Heal me! Oh my god. Pick up the gold. Thank you. Why is the portal up here? Come on, team. Look at that. Got them nice and lined up for you guys. Never mind, this one just walked out of it. I don't know if it's in it or not. I think it's just on the edge. Doesn't matter. Need a tank for Ruins of Mazatun? Ooh, that's tempting. I haven't run Ruins of Mazatun in months. Alright. Oh my god. These portals are up already? Why is that? Is it in the daily? No, it's not. Can the DPS please focus on these lurchers? You know what I wish they would put in this game? I wish they would put in like how much damage everyone's doing like at the end of the dungeon, like a little leaderboard. Like how much damage was mitigated, how much healing was done, how much damage was dealt. I really wish they put that in. Now, where was this DPS earlier? Now, all of a sudden, everybody can do DPS? All right, Juanita, you're gonna have to book it. Block. Gonna top you off with the igneous weapons. I'm just keeping everything up. Alright, GG's. Nice.
Gargan, you need. Yes.
Alright, that's an easy 2 keys. Mm-hmm. Alright. Steal and murder her again. Now you need DPS for Ruins of Mazatun?
Where the story. Oblivion. A lot.
Does he need a belt? Zenthar? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's summon him and see. In the meantime, get rid of
Always
this.
ready to jump in.
Okay, wait. To Lauren, no.
Narfi's win. Canto result.
All right. Equipment. Wait. It's the same thing. Okay.
Well,
Well, what? $6 gold. Totally worth it.
the gods are going to want to talk to you, Borga.
Excuse me? Why would they want to talk to me? And who are you calling a horker?
Call the guards! There's a thief on the loose!
Where? Alright, shipwright.
I'll tell you what. Please, I want to wear these. Please. Yay. Yay.
Hmm. Zaji.
Shortly. Oscar will be back any moment.
Alright, let's see what we got in this group.
Sachi will not go easy! Oh,
Okay, 3,200. Of course. A Sork and a Templar DPS. Oh my god, thank god this is going normal. Oh my god.
nothing but rotters and sticky blob things as far as this one sees. Be wary.
Ha ha ha, I saw G. Oh no.
No trouble for one with claws as sharp as that. Stop these shots of your weapons on these drowners.
Alright, maybe the DPS is okay. I mean, it is normal.
We'll meet you ahead.
Kami no Koroshi, Heidi Ho, Hearthfen. What are you doing? You have to kill everything. You can't go up there. Wow, the hit detection is not really stable. Target's out of reach. Yeah, it's like really laggy. Yeah, good job avoiding that AoE, everyone. Dude, you have to kill your hunter. Kill your hunter. Don't be overlapping each other. You guys are overlapping each other. You killed each other. Idiots. Clowns! My? That didn't touch me. My bad? I mean, I don't know what you guys wanted me to do. I got everything away from you guys, and you guys still managed to die. Declined? Why would you do that? Alright, again, don't overlap each other. Stop overlapping me! What are you doing? Look at this guy standing in the poison. Hearthfen, you're a fool. Oh my god. I got greedy. Interrupt that guy. Just focus on the boss, please. Wow, they got like 4 or 5 deaths from that fight. Horrible.
Seem much calmer now.
Hey, got a treasure map.
Might have been sooner if you hadn't run so far. At least you brought someone useful. You head down the river. I will clear
Are they
up
following me? Okay.
Saji, stay.
That's Spriggan. That's Spriggan. Oh, too late on that one. Alright. At least this dungeon's short. You know, at least that's a positive. I don't have to deal with this poor DPS play for too long.
Keep up, Naji, or I'll take you by the scruff.
It's only quick 3 bosses this dungeon. Alright. Do I have all the pieces in this dungeon? I think so. Like, does this even count as a boss? I don't think so, even though it has a name. Gora. Yeah, you can't count as a boss because it doesn't even really drop anything. Okay. Nazare.
Looks dead now.
Let us have a look at the mill.
Another trap.
Alright, I don't know why they're standing in that position. Why are you standing behind me, Heidi Ho? Look at that. Just dropping all the AoEs on me. Now Hefferfen, or whatever his name is, standing on top of me. Alright, you dropped your ulti way too soon. During the phase where she's got to move. Come on, start walking. Another one standing in stupid. Ow. I was gonna say, where is the spirit phase? Alright, at least they got rid of that one. Please focus on Nazare. Oh god. Thank you.
Nothing worse than guard duty.
Alright, so now off to the final boss. Ow. I get the hiccups. Did we just kill a rat? What was that noise? Yeah, let's not kill the last raider.
Sachi is not often considered overweight, but that roof thought otherwise.
Why are we running past everything? Oh god. You guys can't even kill one little mob. You're gonna pull all the mobs now together? Save your butt. All right, final boss.
Come back, you scaly scallywags! You take what is rightfully Captain Zodis!
Scavengers! Ha! Take the lodestones to Dreadsail Reef. I'll make sure these wretches come.
It will take more than that playful splash! Zodis!
All right, we got someone who's AFK. How long it take you to Godslayer?
Rise up to
2 months.
You land crawlers do have teeth, but you are nothing but slaughterfish among sharks.
Slaughterfish. Yeah, the DPS just like fell off like so hard.
Smoldering filth for the harbor rats. The currents of the sun. The sea obeys my command. What force have you brought to magic? I am Prince, born of the sea. I cannot be.
Can you get rid of this corpse guy? Thank you.
Curse you all to the deep.
We are not drowned so easily, fish elf! Oh, he's dead, and his ship is long gone.
Zaji, his pockets.
Hemolome? What the hell is that? I've never stolen that before. I don't know what that is.
Well, you know, shipwrights.
Oopsie daisy. Um. I've used all the transmutes, right? Yeah, see? Cool. Alright, so now it's Vollenfell. Vollenfell's a easy one. Let me see what golden pursuits I need. Daily logins, visit players' homes, foes. This is easy. This I could just run around in Delves and do, right? No, actually. Auradon. A Battlegrounds match? I could probably do this all Saturday night. I got 21 days to do this. It's not hard. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's like more than enough opportunities to get the house. Right, now I have 13 keys. 13 keys. $12,000 fortunes. Slurpin' Slurpee? I guess. Alright, we have an Arcanist. Should be fine. Oh, this should be very good. I'm stuck. Nice. Nice burn.
We'll leave you bloody in a sand. Get in the blaze!
Oh, where'd you come from? Doesn't matter. All right.
Got past my men. Did the Raya put you up to this?
Maybe. I don't know who Zarya is. Quintus Varys. Oh man, look at that Arcanist just wailing away with the ink and the beam. Keep damaging. Damage counts when he's in his phases. I can handle the heat, it's okay. Nice and toasty.
I need you to wait and smash this rabble.
Alright, it knocked me out of the corner. Nice. How come with the bosses, the DPS is great, but with the mobs, it just like falls off? Why does that happen?
Light it up! Burn it! I need healing.
Alright, I guess I'm the only one who wants the treasure chest. Painting of Crags. Do you guys need any for this? I guess not. Alright, let's get the boiler, whatever his name is. The scarab. Boil bite. Oh god! Alright, no chest in here. Alright, we're just about halfway through this dungeon. fun fact, the female lions do all the hunting. Okay, you don't want to pull the valve? Run! You wanna, I don't know, shut off the valve? Why? Why would you do that? Lord have mercy. Thank you. Solid. I don't know where that DPS was the whole dungeon, but good nonetheless.
Have you and was it an empty place? You are owed.
Whirling Dynamo? Okay. Let me just make sure all my stuff is charged, which it's not. We might as well do a random, right? Get that extra XP. Wow, I went up 2 levels tonight. Let's see what kind of achievements we have left. We got 52,660 points. There's a ton of points left in the dungeons, but that ain't happening. Man, look at all these points. So many points. Nice. Cool. Molly Von House.
Feet, you louds. We're going back in.
No, please don't run through the dungeon. You're gonna screw up everything. Oh wow, you really gonna screw it up.
Oh, wanders into my web. More playthings.
I'm confused. Oh my god. So much is happening. Oh my god. Did somebody drop a lightning storm and it just didn't pop? Thank you. I need all the loot I can get. What's going on here? I need all the loot. All 65 gold. Come out of the corner, please. Embrace the demons. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're gonna come back for that chest, I guess. Oh my god. I want to go back for that. Looking for the Fang lair, 75%. What? Oh, looking for tank. Do I want to tank Fanglair? The answer is no, I do not. I do not want to tank Fanglair at all. Thank you.
I don't come.
Okay. So now what's next? I think all these I'll do Saturday. We'll do those Saturday. I guess we'll just keep doing these dungeons. Alright, Fungal 1, Banished, Spindle, Darkshade, Hollow, Wayrus, Arcs. It's kind of weird how they added Arcs in there. Such random dungeons to do that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need a healer. All right. All right, let's see if we can blow through this one too. Oh my god. After this dungeon, I need to go get something to drink. I'm very parched. Joe Mama? Oh my god. Joe Mama said, yo, DPS ain't nothing. Alright. Pretty solid damage. Oh my god. Why would you run up the hill? Oh, this is gonna be quick and easy. Nice. You need more than aid. You need a better army. Oh my god. Melton.
You could make fools of us, Sarkin?
Ow. Wow, I love how he stun locked me so that when I popped my spell, he's already dead. Oh my god. Am I getting a lot of XP for this? No, not really. It's not about the XP, it's the journey. Are you pulling that? You are pulling that. Why would you do such a thing? Oh my god. Let's show up all the ults on this mini boss. Gold?
Do me a favor and take care of the undersigned down there. I'll stay here and supervise.
Whee!
Secure the mine and kill these interlopers.
Get you out of here. Wow, just jumping in the air instead of looting.
This mine belongs to House Selos.
No, it doesn't.
And will be disciplined as such.
Ow. Nice. Get all these ultis going. Oh, so gross. It's so gross. Solid. Solid DPS. I love it. Come into the tunnel, they'll follow. Elemental Drain, really? Ready for Vet Crypto Art once if you still want to run it? I'm down for running it on normal just so we can get through it real quick. Oh my god. La, da, da, da. What am I doing? We could have skipped this guy. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. Look at all the ulties. Jesus. Nice. All right. Ooh. Ooh, it's advanced. Nothing. Come here, Cavern Patriarch. I love how this is the same boss on Darkshade Caverns 2, and they just like rename it. Call it like the Grolbull or something like that. This one farts, the other one just has lightning. Da 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 dee da da. All right, last boss. Cool. Yep, unload everything. Oh my god. 2 Storm Atros? How lucky can I get? Jeez. Where did this spider come from? Quick and easy. Nice, solid. All right, hold on, chat. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Good old chair action.
Prices have never been better.
Let's see here. Furnishing? Yeah. Let me see real quick what motifs they have. Oh, what was that? Westfield gloves. I have already like most of the motifs. That way it's like really hard to find anything new. All right, not looking too good.
What? Haven't you always...
This is just... I mean, like I said, I already have like most of the motifs, so it's going to be very hard to find anything new. But you would think, you know, one or two would pop up. Right? All I got were those Westfield gloves. Oh! That might actually be the last piece for Dramatha. Let's just keep going just in case there's something. No. Dramatha. I'm pretty sure this is the last, last piece. Yep. Nice.
Hello there.
Hello. All right, this is the last merchant. I could go to other vendors in other capital cities, but I'm too lazy to do it. And I want to get a few more dungeons out of the way before we end tonight's stream. Actually, what am I doing? $300,000. Yo. These are all expensive. Who's buying those at those prices? Ooh. Ooh, what does the heavy look like? Ooh, that's so in your face. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like nobody else is running dungeons. It used to be so quick to get into a dungeon as a tank. Now it takes a couple of minutes. Really sad. Alright, well, Dark Shade's out of the way now.
You'll never leave here alive.
Oh? I want to loot. Thank you.
You'll never leave here alive. Sardry, aid me. Secure the line and kill these interlopers.
Interlopers? Who, me? No. I don't even know what that word means. I don't even know what that word means. Please ignore that boss. Please ignore that boss.
Time to go. Let's go. Damn it.
Oh, the chest is there again.
Do me a favor and take care of the undesirables down there. I'll stay here and supervise.
Kill. Wow. Can I taunt something? Thank you.
Not done yet. A lot of you. This mine belongs to House Celos
Does it now?
and will be disciplined as such.
Bro, I kept you alive. I kept you alive.
Old Celos must have been raking in a fortune.
Amulet of Bashay. I have no magic? Yeah, I know. It's okay. I don't even really need it. And plus, I can just get it back with my ulti, so... Every time we synergize, it also comes back. It's not a big deal. X for... Wow. Vet Dreadsail Reef? Why would you run that? Parkour. Okay. Burning. Alright, so after this we can not queue up for Dark Shade 1 because we'll have the 3 completions. Yep. He dead. He gone. He out of here. Nice. Quick and easy. Alright, so Dark Shade 1 is out. Alright. Steal and murder. There you go. Bilbo Quet? I don't even know what that is.
If you want to...
it's just making some room. Alright. So now we're going to queue up for everything except for our Dark Shade. This is good. We're getting a lot of them out of the way tonight. Gotta get that free house. Oops. I think I pretty much did everything at least once, right? Banish Cells, Fungal, Spindle, Elden, Wayrest, we need one. Yeah. We could probably knock out a few more of these. Battlegrounds just need to do one. Banish Cells, okay. Tulip Clover? Chavus? Yo, just me and Tulip Clover over here. Nice. Are you kidding me? Seaweed? Nobody needs that. Oof.
Haroldor, you live.
Prador! Yep. Well, what else is there to play? I have Oblivion. And then next week is Doom Dark Ages, so that'll be a new game. But how you doing, my friend? Have you fully recovered from your ribs from falling? %95 healed. That's good. Okay. Sir, do you not know how to press the button? Cutting down trees and wood chipping, so it's been working well. That's good. Is it nice and warm up by you? Because it's still pretty cold by me. Today it was 70 degrees, but it's been like 50 degrees the past few weeks. Like, I still have the heat on in my house at night. $50, $60. Nice. Yeah, so next week we're going to have Doom Dark Ages come out, so I'm going to add that into the lineup. And then 2 weeks after that, we're going to have Elden Ring Night Reign. So with those 2 games out, I think ESO will see its last, you know, few days in the rotation. Oh my god. Melting people.
It's Veranil.
Well, I always appreciate the lurking. But yeah, the past 2 weeks I haven't really been on too much because unfortunately my dog passed away. So while she was like, you know, dying, I've been spending more time with her, and you know, finally she passed last Monday. And then, you know, for like the following week, last week, I wasn't like in the mood to stream as much because I was just so down. Yeah, she was 15 years old, so you know, she died of natural causes. But you know, I've had her for, you know, 15 years, which is almost half my life. So it was very hard for me to like, you know, get over it. Yeah. So again, for like the past 2 weeks, I haven't been streaming or making YouTube videos because I've just been, you know, spending time with her. And then finally she passed, and then even after that, I was just not in the mood to stream. They are harder than people. That's why I became you know, a nurse rather than like a vet, because I can never put a dog down or an animal. Like people I can watch die, as you know, messed up as that sounds, but with like animals, they're just like so defenseless about it. With like people, it's like, okay, you know, you're dying, and then they, you know, people can communicate like, you know, like I just want to die, leave me alone. Like an animal like looks at you like all sad, right? And they like look at you like, why am I in pain? Why is this happening to me? And it's just more difficult. Not that I don't get sad when people die, I totally get sad, but it's much more easier to get like over it and accepting it because, like I said, it's just easier with people. You know, they get old, they're sick, they, you know, they tell you they're in pain, they want to go. So it's like easier to let them go. But with animals, they like look at you like all sad, like why don't I feel good? Why is everything more difficult? It's exactly what you say. Yeah, they don't understand like what's going on. I mean, I think they do understand. I mean, like when Holly was passing, you know, I'd be outside with her and she'd just be like laying in the grass. And then she would get up and she would just like go lay in the bushes, which is what she never did before. And that's what animals do. They kind of like want to be like left alone when they're dying. They kind of like isolate themselves. Oh, sorry, bud. You're going to have to waste your your ulti. Savage! Nice. That was a quick, easy run.
You think you've beaten me? How amusing.
Animals do not understand what we do, and we are their caretakers, so they look at us as their saviors. If you want to look at it that way, and when we have to send them to the behind, it hurts like hell, but what people are, relatives or whatever, they can communicate just like you said to us, what they want and do not want. And if they want to pass on and it's done so hard. Yeah. When this dog I have now passes, I will not have others. I can't deal with the pain. That's what I told my mom. I said, after Holly, that's it. No more dogs. So now we only have the one dog, Grace. And, you know, I think she's like 10 years old. So we'll probably get another few more years after that, and then that's it. And as much as I love having dogs, they are just like a lot of work, you know, like you can't like go out on vacation and you know, have a life. You got to like make sure that they're taken care of. You got to feed them, let them out, you know. If you do want to go away, you got to find someplace to board them or someone to house sit and watch them. It's just a lot of work.
I've
Oops. I've had to deal with quite a few dogs over the years, but in the last 15, I've had to deal with 3 or 4, and each time they pass on more of my soul goals with them. Yeah, same here. I could do it again, so with this final dog, which was my wife's dog before she died. Oh, I can't deal with it anymore. This will be my last dog in my lifetime. Yeah. So this last dog has like a lot of sentimental value for you. Yeah, we can still keep going. At least your dog had a good owner. My dad abuses my dog. Oh my god. I can't do anything about it since I don't live with him anymore. She flinched when I tried to pet her since my dog slapped her and she yelped. Oh my gosh. She's my shadow. Yeah, that's how Holly was. Like, everywhere I went, she followed. She's on her couch right now sleeping. She'll be 8 here soon, but she's a bull massive. Oh god, those things are huge. Yeah. Oh, what happened? I logged out? Yeah. Suspicious? Alright, looks like I have to travel into the group. Banish cells again. Yeah, so like the bigger the dog, the shorter their lifespan. Like, I know people with like the tiny little teacup dogs and they live to like 20 years. She's obese, can't do anything. Why can't I jump in? Another banished cells? Well, I need to do at least 3 times for the Golden Pursuit. You get a free house if you do. Oh my god. Banished cells, banished cells, banished cells. Maybe if I try it this way. Why? And you took my money too. Knee buys for vet CR3. Oh god. You don't care. I'm not playing the game bunch anymore, so it has to do. I think it's pretty much done with Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, finally. How far along are we? Okay. Give you guys a little buff. Yeah, I play this game casual now, so like I'm not joining any more trial teams or end game like vet dungeon runs. Nothing like that. No, no loot for me. Lords of the Fallen's badass. It's like a Souls-like, isn't it? Nice. It is like a Souls, but I think it's much better. Oh god, Shadowrun. Did that Astro even hit that boss? I'm just thinking that it tells you how to play the game in the beginning zone. It's a lot of fun and it gives you free friends pass so our friend can play the game with you in co-op without having to buy it. Really? You're gonna ask your mom if you can get a dog to put my current one down? Oh my god. Trying to replace your dog already? I have endured too much sadness and depression. It started to have an effect on me anymore. I got that from my dad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Savage. I hope when you watch my stream and you play games with me, it brings you, you know, a little bit more happiness into your life. Because that's why I do this. I do this for fun. I love gaming. And I want to share that, you know, passion with people. So I hope when you watch my stream and you play games with me that it just makes your life a little bit better. Where is everybody? Okay, one guy's coming down the stairs. Download the Friends Pass, make a character, and join you in co-op mode and play the entire game for free. What's it called? Lords of the Fallen? I think it's on Game Pass, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Savage, that, you know, my stream and playing with me, you know, cheers you up. That's a good thing. That makes me, you know, happy. It was on sale a week or so, and I think $1,892. What? Oh, 18 to 19. The deluxe version lasagna for I think 23. Are you doing voice to chat? Because it's not coming through correctly. Are you seeing what it's writing out for you? The deluxe versus lasagna for I think 23 is the last thing it says. You're on your cell phone, so yeah, it's terrible. I think it's pretty funny. Why am I blocking? This is on normal. Yo, I'm so ingrained with blocking because of all the like vet trials and trifectas and dungeons that like I forget that when I play on normal, I don't even have to block. Oops. It is a complete joke, but you know, when this game first came out, this was, you know, this was fairly difficult. Oh, by the way, Credor, their next update, they're killing this game even further. They're like nerfing a lot of like popular, like end game trial gear. Like pillagers, I think they're nerfing, and like a few other gear sets that like a lot of people use for trials. You have one or two videos when I first started this game 11 years or so ago where I couldn't even get halfway into this dungeon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, an urn. Like, a lot of this, like, base game content used to be the hardest part in the entire game. Wow, way to waste your ulti on the mobs here.
Is that use? I'm going to enjoy it. So the keepers are afraid to face
Forget what Saturday set is?
your die in their stead.
So, you're talking about the golden, right? The golden vendor? Because there's still 3 headsets that I need from her. Because I don't want to be aggravated by doing them on that. No. There's a set that drops in that dungeon. They used to only drop in trials. It's a healer set. I just can't remember what it is at the moment.
Haven't you noticed that the
A healer set that only drops in trials?
Ignore his words, keepers. Begin the separation.
The healer set for bandage sales? Okay, let's... Sanctuary? It's a trial set now? It sounds like it. Yeah, it's just a simple increase healing by 10%, which, you know, 10 years ago, that's pretty great. %10 healing is pretty good.
I don't cavort.
Oh dear. Alright, let's see if we can get a few more in. So let me see. Alright, Fungal 2, Spindle, Dark Shade we don't need, Elden. Oh, now we don't even need to do Banished anymore. Okay. So Fungal... So Banished and Dark Shade are out now. Okay. Fungal, Spindle. No. Elden, Wayrest, Ark, City, Crypt. Credor, do you like basketball? You don't watch it? So you have no idea what's going on with the Knicks and the Celtics right now, do you? They have a new map in Repo? After the stream, I'm gonna download the new version so that I'm all ready for Friday. Oh, nice. We got an arc in here. You don't care much for professional sports? Oh, they totally get way overpaid. I'm in seriously speaking to Louis Vuitton millionaire a year for lavender, basketball, football down the field. Whereas we normal people get to college, work hard. Yeah. Why are you beaming me, sir?
Kill next.
I need healing.
You forced our hand.
So when we started playing Repo Savage, it was in alpha stage. So now if it's in beta, you know, that means they're getting closer to full release.
Halt! You'll go no further.
They're way overpaid for what they do. And they're morons. Yeah. Obviously they're morons. That's why they do athletics, because they can't do anything that requires thinking. Are we missing someone? Yeah, somebody's just chilling back there. If we were sent to another planet, they would not be allowed to come with us because they're idiots. Agreed. But listen, if you're like really good at a sport, do you really need to be smart? It's just like throw the ball, catch the ball, run with the ball. That's all you need to do in life. They got rid of the health glitch? Well, obviously. It was a bug. Alright, now they're moving. Oh my god, we got two arcs and one has like a blue beam. And why are you standing on top of me, sir? Why is this knucklehead standing in front of me? Do you see this, Credor? Look at this DPS standing on top of me, getting cleaved. L'Oreal. Stanford. You didn't go to Stanford. You're too stupid. You don't have to be smart, but what gets me is all these people out there that think they are like gods and things. So their salaries become in the millions. It's just not right. It really isn't. Yeah, I hear you on that. But listen, like every sport's like a multi-billion-dollar industry. That's why they get paid so much. People love watching sports, and because of that, all these teams make a ton of money, and you know, they gotta pass it on to the players. Let's get this chest. Let's not get this chest. Oh god. They end up back in prison because they're criminals and they just can't help themselves in the committees of including murder while they are professional athletes. Are you like referring to like OJ? Do you rather be a medical professional? Listen, as someone who works in the medical profession, it is not fun. I deal with entitled, stupid people all the time. I had to send a lady to the ER today because she was short of breath with chest pain for 3 days. She called us for 3 straight days, and we kept telling her, you got to go to the ER. And she kept telling us, I'll go. And she didn't go today or yesterday. And so she called again saying that her chest pain got worse. I said, listen, if you don't go, I'm going to call 911. And they're going to show up, and they're going to drag your ass out of the house. And so she finally went today. And tomorrow I got to follow up and see what happened. If she even survived. Your sister acts entitled? Well, that's not good. You don't call someone and say, I've got chest pains. It makes no sense. You just go to the ER and deal with it. Well, that's the thing. They tell, I don't want to wait in the ER. And I'm like, well, like if you're having a medical emergency, they're not going to let you sit there for long. Like the problem with the ER and why it waits so long sometimes is because there's a lot of people in there who aren't having an emergency. There's like a lot of people in there who don't have like a primary care doctor or anything like that, or no insurance. So they go to the ER because it's pretty much like free healthcare. Because legally, we can't send people away from the ER because they can't afford healthcare. Your cat likes boxes? I am experienced in the emergency room is very quick. Well, so I live on an island with like millions of people, and we only have like 4 hospitals, and we have a lot of, you know, people who shouldn't be here, if you know what I mean, like illegals here in the wonderful state of New York, and they use all of our resources all the time, including the emergency room. So unfortunately, people have to wait because they all go to the ER because they don't have doctors or anything like that. Oh, you sent an image? I gotta look. I used to see how it is in Canada. I have friends that used to live in Cameroon. Cameroon, like Africa? All the high taxes and the terrible medical care they received. There was a video I saw the other day. A new primary care doctor opened up a practice in Toronto, and the line was like 10 blocks long. Because all these people who can't see their primary care doctor, what they'll do is they'll sign up with another new doctor in the hopes that they'll be like seen sooner because it's a newer practice and it's a lot smaller and, you know, yada yada yada. And that's the problem with Canada and universal healthcare, is that everybody has access to it and everybody pretty much abuses the system. Like I see it in my practice, we get like dozens of people every day who are calling us for like the littlest thing. Like I have a cough. Oh, like, okay, have you taken anything over the counter for the cough? No. Okay, you want to try Robitussin, Mucinex? Anything like that? No. I want to see my doctor. I want to get antibiotics. And then we're like, okay, but this is just a cold virus. You can take care of it yourself at home. Just sit home for a couple of days and relax. They told me they would sit in the emergency room for 3 to 5 days and camp out to be seen because of all the illegals and all the non-working Canadians that would just sit there and camp out in the emergency room. Yeah, it's almost like that here. My daily schedule. Wake up, do morning house things, go to work, become bored, help people, be bored, help people, be bored, drive home, get home, do afternoon house things, stream a game, sleep. Close. I wouldn't call it being bored. I wake up, I brush my teeth, go to the bathroom, put my scrubs on, I make breakfast, I watch like an hour of Netflix, I go to work for 9 hours, get pissed off, come home, and on the days that I stream, you know, I'll make dinner, shower, then hop on stream or make a YouTube video. And the days that I don't stream, I come home, I work out, then I eat dinner, and then I'll watch like baseball, basketball, hockey, whatever's on. So close. You're close.
Show your teeth.
Fishy stick. Already have it. Two Moons Key? Where's that go? Alright, let me see here. I'm just gonna keep going until like the queue becomes too long. But so far it's been going pretty quickly. I could probably sell like a whole bunch of these soul gems now. I wish I had the motivation to work out. I'm too lazy and tired all the time. I am not a morning person. I don't like to wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Well, I don't work out that early in the morning. I work out when I get home from work. When I get home at like 6:15 in the evening, I'll work out for like an hour and a half. You know, I have a gym in my house. The gym is actually on the other side of this wall. So I really have no excuse not to work out. Tell him to sub to Antoli. What? On YouTube? Is Antoli like a fitness channel? My advice to you, Savage, is you should start working out because then it becomes a good, healthy habit. And you're going to have a lot more energy throughout the day and you're not going to feel so bad. Trust me. I love working out. Like, it really feels good afterward. You feel like all relaxed and released because of all the stress you put your body under. And then, you know, you feel better about yourself. You look better. Girls notice you. What the hell kind of ability is that? Like, before I worked out, I used to be just like a little skinny kid. And like no girl like ever paid attention to me. But like once I started working out and my arms got bigger and I started wearing like tighter shirts. And then once I got this tattoo, like girls really notice you when you do that. So That's my advice to you. Start working out. Chicks will love it. Oh wow, that guy got launched. You see that? I live in a paradise house? Well, yeah, because I'm single and I work hard and I saved my money and, you know, I got a gaming room, I got a gym, I got like a movie theater on this side in my den. I got a big beautiful kitchen that I cook in. Do we seriously have a DPS player just shooting bows and arrows? He's amazing. He weighs 174 pounds and he can lift 1,430. Oh my god. Dude's like pure muscle. But Savage, you can have all the stuff that I have if you just, you know, if you just work hard and you do the right thing and you take care of yourself. I mean, you're still young. You just turned 16. Like, you still have a lot of time to start developing, like, good, healthy habits. You know, do well in school. You know, if you want to do something with your life, like you want to go into game design or something like that, I would look into like downloading like Unity or Unreal Engine 5 because they have like a lot of like learning tools on that, and you can learn how to code and like do basic things. And you know, there's a bunch of YouTube channels that can teach you how to do programming. So if you start doing that now, you're going to be ahead of the game when you go to college, you know? Do I live in a mansion? No, I live in a 3-bedroom ranch. Check him out. I'm serious. When he first started watching him, I thought it was a total prank, but he's real. He's not bulgy biceps or anything. Solid muscle. That's what I want. I want to be built, but I don't want to be like, oh, I can't move my neck. You know, like, you have $750 right now. Is that a good start? Yeah, it's fine. Just, you know, you still live at home, right? Where is everyone? Oh boy. Will I pull them in? Yes. Okay. Mansion lover? I would actually hate to live in a mansion. That's like too much to take care of. I love living in my ranch. It's so easy to maintain. Everything's on one floor. I don't have to go up and down stairs. I highly recommend ranches if you're a single dude. Yo, we are making some progress with these dungeons. This house I live in now is way too big for just me, but I'm stuck with it until I can sell it. And until I can sell it, move on to a camper trailer in the middle of nowhere. Living the dream. I will soon get a job at a grocery store, hopefully. That's fine. I used to work in a grocery store. Yeah. Listen, any job is good for you right now, Savage. Right? You're still in high school. You live with your parents, which is nothing wrong with that. I was living with my parents till I was in my mid-20s. Hear a dad joke? Sure. Yeah, what I used to do, my first job, Savage, I was 13. I used to work at my local church. I used to do the concession stand for the sports that took place at the church, because the church was like a church and a school. And so, you know, they would have like summer sports and winter sports. So they would have like basketball, deck hockey, volleyball, things like that, softball. And they had a little concession stand. And I used to sell like candy bars, Gatorades, mozzarella sticks, chicken nuggets, things like that. And I got paid like minimum wage. I was getting paid like $7.15 an hour, whatever it was back then. And I just saved my money. You know, I worked like... What'd I work? I worked after school. So I was there for like 2 hours. Right? And then when I got into high school... that's when I got the grocery store job, and I did what was called Peapod for Stop and Shop, which was like an online grocery store delivery service. So what people would do is they'd order their groceries online, and I would fill them. You know, I pack them in bags and in a tote, and then we load it onto a back of a box truck, and then, you know, it would get delivered to, you know, a customer's house. You used to hate the sunset, but then it dawned on me. Minimum wage was like 80 cents an hour when I started working at stores. Credor, do you remember when Abraham Lincoln got shot? Like, how long ago was that? $0.80 an hour. You were there in the theater. I tried to save him. And then when John Wilkes Booth jumped out and he started speaking in Latin, Sic semper tyrannis, you got confused. I think that's what he said, right? Sic semper tyrannis, death to all tyrants, something like that. You chased him out of the theater. Alright, so let's see, what do we got now? I'm losing track of, like, the dungeons here. So, wow, this is so realistic. I'm pretty... You know what it's funny, Savage? You're probably not wrong. Because back then, this is before the president even had Secret Service, right? Back then, the president was literally like a man of the people who you can actually go and visit the White House and talk to face to face. Like, there was no security at the White House. You can literally go to the White House to talk to the president and express your concerns. But after Lincoln got assassinated, the government was like, we need to have security now. I think that's how the Secret Service started. It was after Lincoln got assassinated. They started having, like, security around, you know, the president. Because back then, the president was just, like, walking around like every other person. He didn't have, like, a security detail or anything like that back then. We used to work on farms before. I worked in some stores for 25 cents an hour and had to ride my bicycle to the farmers' fields and work all day and then ride my bike back home. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, you could walk up to Capitol Hill and talk to your representatives. Because that was the whole idea of this government, was that you can, you know, the senators, the governors, the representatives, the president, they were supposed to be politicians of the people, not these career politicians that we have. Like, the whole idea was that, like, the local butcher or someone like that could be a representative in government. It was a part-time job. Some of them were supposed to be full-time. They were supposed to hold their own jobs at their own lives and hold their political offices as part-time employees, period. Yeah, that's how it was back then. If I became president, I will have a secret cheeseburger button in my office. Cheeseburgers free for me. I'm pretty sure Trump does that. Doesn't he have like McDonald's like delivered to the White House every day? I know Obama did that with I think Five Guys. He would get Five Guys burgers for his staff like almost every day or something like that. He doesn't have McDonald's delivered. He only did that one time for that group of people, and I can't remember who it was. Well, he did that on the airplane with Robert F. Kennedy and J.D. Vance, right? And it became like a big thing because RFK is all about health and fitness, and they caught him eating McDonald's. Like, what are you doing? But I'm pretty sure, wasn't Trump eating like a filet of fish sandwich and a Diet Coke like every day? You don't remember who it was? Nah. How did your channel name come to existence? I'm glad you asked. So, do you remember the game? This is probably before your time. The game Mass Effect. Yeah, I'm going to show you. You think you played it once? Alright, so do you remember the antagonist of the game? Do you remember the Reaper named Sovereign? So, when I played, this was like one of my favorite games and still is, Mass Effect. He says, he's got a line, right, when he confronts Commander Shepard. No, Commander Shepard's like, who are you? Why are you doing this? And he just says, I'm sovereign. I'm the vanguard of your destruction. And I thought that was like such a badass thing to say back then. Here, let me see if I could put this on. Here we are.
Sovereign isn't just some.
I used to think this was like so badass back in 2007. You don't have fond memories of it? Oh, I love this game. So this is how I came up with the name Sovereign, because I love this antagonist, like villain, so much. I was like, oh, he's got a cool name. And, you know, Sovereign means like supreme power, right? Ultimate supreme power. And then, of course, my name Lazio is my name. So that's how I came up with the name. But this was so badass back then. It was probably years ago on a friend's console, and I only played a little bit.
This is not good.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance.
This was so badass 20 years ago.
I don't think this is a VI. I don't think this is a VI.
Ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There's a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign is
Like, how badass is this?
just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply...
How did Lazio come apart? That's my actual name in real life. It's my real name.
are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
How badass is he?
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization.
George Soros' voice? No, it's
relays.
not.
Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us?
Dude's a god.
Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even
Built
alive.
to breed.
Not really.
Oh my
You're just a
god.
machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
How badass is that guy? So that's why I picked the name Sovereign, because this villain is so badass. He's just like, I'm better than you. You can't comprehend my power. I can eradicate you at any time. You are nothing compared to me. I thought that was so badass back then. So that's why I picked the name Sovereign. And that's been my, Xbox gamer tag ever since then. And, and the word sovereign, means, supreme ultimate power. So that's why I picked the name. Yeah, George Soros could die like literally any day at this point. He's like 98 years old. It would be a good thing. Yeah, but then you gotta worry about his kids, right? His kids are just as nuts, apparently. Man, if I had George Soros money, you'd never see me. You never see or hear about me ever. What the hell kind of name is that? Hemphris Durao? Then we have Commander Jason. Wow, this crocodile came out of the sewers, through the hallway, down the stairs just to die. Deport them all? Please don't pull that. Alright, this we have to pull because...
We'll fetch you like a pig, eh, boys?
I need aid!
Help me help you. Oh, okay. Yo, what level are these people? Their DPS is just not up to par here. Where'd he go? Right in the middle? Perfect. Let me pull in all these ghosts.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
Where'd they go? Over here? What game are you gonna get for your birthday? The game I'm playing right now? Oh, this guy. I think you'd have more fun playing Oblivion Remastered. You know that other game I was playing the other day that you thought looked cool? It's a nice, simple RPG. You know, it's a little bit outdated because it's a 20-year-old game. But it's still a lot of fun. I wouldn't recommend getting this game. Even though this is my favorite game. I've been playing this game for, 10 plus years now. You'd be so far behind if you started this game.
Know that it was Varain Belengar who ended your life.
Quick Vet Sunspire run looking for DPS? No, no such thing. Oh, got to block that. Most likely, I don't care how old the game is, I can still have fun. I find the older games to be more fun anyways. Well, I do recommend Oblivion Remastered because that was the game that introduced me into the Elder Scrolls series. And it's really where, like, my RPG, like, my love for RPG games really kicked off. Oh no.
Come here and let me show
Eyelash
you
fell
the
into my eye.
point of my sword.
I'm blind! Oh no! Alright. I think it fell out. Just for DPS? Yeah, that's like a core. That's a third of the team that you need.
I was just looking for some fun.
Can you be pay to win on this game? No. Not really. If you can play this game for free, but if you pay the subscription, you get like a 10% XP bonus, and you get a crafting bag, which allows you to hold like infinite amount of like materials for crafting. But other than that, not really. No. Not really pay to win. And you'll reach a point where like your level doesn't even matter. It's just a matter of what gear you have, what skills you use, and how you use it. Like that's the difference between the elite players in this game and the casuals.
Pain ain't the word for what we're gonna do to you.
Like I would be considered an elite player in this game because, you know, I have Godslayer, I know how to play the game, and stuff like that. So I have to wear like specific gears, and I have to wear, I have to use certain skills at certain times, and I just know how to do that. I know all the mechanics in the game. Most players in this game don't do that. They kind of just run around, they mindlessly attack things. They don't have like the best gear or the skills assigned to their, you know, bars and things like that.
There will be no place for rabble like you in the Pellingare's rule way rest.
You would get so bored from this? Well, that's what I'm saying. There's so much content that you would have to go through. I think it would be just overwhelming for you. And it's an MMO, which means there's no like end to the game. Like the game ends when the servers like close down. Right? And I've been playing this game for 10 years. And like I still got like a lot of quote unquote stuff to do, but it's really not like important stuff to do, if that makes any sense. Like I'll show you right after this dungeon. This is the final boss. So with all MMOs, there's endgame content, right? So you have like the trials or raids, you have endgame dungeons, you know, things like that. And then there's, of course, there's like some single player endgame content in here, like Maelstrom Arena, Vatestra Hollow, Infinite Archive. Is this person doing the same thing I'm doing? That person was trying to pickpocket, and I murdered her.
If you want to compare.
Going to take out the trash? Okay. Time for me to go tonight. I'll see you next time, I hope. Yeah, I'll be on Friday night with Savage. We're going to be playing Repo together if you want to chill with us. All right, man. We'll see you Friday. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks, man. See you Friday. I want to get rid of some of the stolen stuff.
Rogue knights, druid prophecies, erupting volcanoes.
You're back?
This place.
Oh, nice. 2,000.
Rogue knights, druid prophecies, erupting volcanoes. It is not one.
What was I gonna say? Oh. So, the thing about this game is that it's an MMO, right? So the end game content is usually like trials, dungeons, things of that nature that require a well planned out team, right? Team has to follow a certain meta, have to run certain gear, run certain skills, certain classes, yada yada yada. And that end game content is very difficult because you do it on the hardest difficulty. You got to do it within a certain time frame. You have to have like no deaths, and that stuff is very difficult and it requires a lot of practice and coordination. So that's like the real end game of MMOs, particularly with ESO. Now, with you as a new player, you can do all the single player stuff. You can explore all these zones that exist, right? You know, each of these zones has like a ton of quests in it. And then you have the DLC stuff, which, you know, you'll get automatically if you're a subscription player. Be right back again. Laundry time. I'm trying to explain to you this game, but okay. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's go to the other capitals and see if we can get more motifs through those vendors.
Now here's a...
Ooh. Oh man, that stuff is way too expensive. I could buy 2 or 3 motifs with that kind of money. Oh my god, this is also expensive. Wheel of
Can I
Suffering.
help you?
Oh, okay. Was there anything earlier than that? You know what? Fuck it. I mean, I have to buy something, right? So again, like even with these traders, there's nothing. This stuff is expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive.
Your money.
My money?
At your
These like Daggerfall vendors are way more expensive. Yeah, this capital is way worse. Okay, let's try Elden Root, whatever it's called. Excuse me. Puff Puff Base.
I've got...
Hmm.
Care to bargain?
Hmm.
Something I can do?
You can shut the hell up. That's what you can do. There is nothing that I do not have. You're back?
This one has...
Man, this has been a very unproductive day on the motif marketplace here. And nobody has any motifs that I don't have.
Anything I can...
All right, 2 more vendors, and then
I've got what you need.
I guess we're out of luck with the motifs for tonight. I only purchased like 3 or 4 tonight, and that's pretty low for me. But like I said earlier, I have like most of the motifs already, so it's going to be harder to find anything I don't have at a reasonable price. Yeah, it's getting expensive.
Customers are always welcome.
All right, man. Have a good night. I'm going to get off soon myself. Happy birthday, and I'll see you Friday, okay? Wow, I almost have all the legs. See that? All right. Take care. Yeah, wow. Nothing. All right, well, as I said, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for tonight's stream. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be back on Friday. Me and Savage will be playing Repo with the new beta download. So until then, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Happy gaming, everyone.